Maxwell House Coffee presents Good News of 1939. Once again, the makers of Maxwell House Coffee welcome you to an hour of entertainment brought to you by the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studios in Hollywood. Starring Frank Morgan, Fanny, Brice, and Hanley Stafford, and Meredith Wilson and his orchestra, with tonight's special guests, Melvyn Douglas, Virginia Bruce, and Gilbert Russell. And here is your host for this evening, Robert Young.
Thank you, Warren, and hello, everybody. Tonight is a very special occasion. Governor E.D. Rivers of Georgia will honor our own Frank Morgan on the program, and I know none of you will want to miss it. Now, Meredith Wilson starts us off with a new number that's finding favor with the song fanciers. It's called Sing My Heart. Very good, Meredith. Very good indeed.
Thanks, Bob. Say, can I talk to Melvyn Douglas? He claims people never have adventures, and I had one.
Well, all right, Meredith. Oh, Melvyn. Melvyn Douglas?
Hello, Bob. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Meredith. Meredith wants to argue with you.
Oh, gee, Bob, it isn't that exactly. But, Mr. Douglas, the last time you were here, you had a theory of what's wrong with the movies.
I did?
Sure, don't you remember?
Well, how can I? Every time I see a new picture, I make up a new theory on what's wrong with the movies.
Oh.
Well, Mel, your theory as of January 19th, 1939, was that people have adventures in the movies that they never have in real life.
Oh. Say, that's not bad, is it? Pretty good theory.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Douglas. I had a pip of an adventure, and I wanted to tell you about it.
My dear fellow, I'm always delighted to hear about a genuine adventure. What was it?
Well, I went out to Griffith Park to play golf.
I like that already.
I played 18 holes, shot an 89, and then I started home.
Hey, wait a minute. This has got to be a true story.
Sure.
Well, 89?
Oh, all right, 99.
That's better.
You don't have to shoot par to enjoy the game, you know, Bob. The way I figured, golf is mostly walking anyway.
All right, Meredith. You've started home.
Yeah.
Footsore but triumphant.
That's it. Well, I sat down on a bench to rest for a minute, and a beautiful girl sat down right next to me.
Oh, now, Meredith, this is Pulp magazine stuff.
Sat down next to him. Sounds fantastic.
Well, sure, as I'm standing here. I say, as sure as I'm standing here.
We heard you.
And, well, she sat down right next to me and told me the story of her life.
Mm-hmm. Sad story.
Yes, sir. Plenty sad. I won't give you the details, but to make a long story short, she took a fancy to me and asked me to loan her $4.
Boy, she must have liked you.
Oh, sure.
I hope you weren't embarrassed, Meredith. Did you happen to have that amount on you?
Just happened to. I was going to buy a lawnmower. But I loaned her the money, and she agreed to meet me downtown the next day and pay it back. Now, how's that for an adventure?
I never heard of anything like that, even in the movies.
Me either. Meredith, did she pay back the money?
No, I'm afraid the poor kid is still looking for me.
Oh, gee. What makes you think that?
Well, I thought she said 4th and Main at 3 o'clock, but then I got to thinking maybe she said 3rd and Main at 4 o'clock. So I ran back and forth between the two corners all afternoon, and I guess I just missed her, that's all. But isn't that a wonderful adventure?
It certainly is.
And doesn't that prove your theory's all wrong, Mr. Douglas?
Well, it would, except that that's not my theory anymore.
Well, what's your theory for tonight, Mel?
My theory tonight is that pictures are wonderful. And the reason for that is
You
that...
just saw a great picture.
That's right, Bob.
Well, what is it?
This afternoon I saw the first print of Goodbye, Mr. Chips, just arrived here from the MGM studios in England. And when you see a picture like that, believe me, you know that pictures are really here to stay.
But I had a good adventure, didn't I, Mr. Douglas?
You did indeed, Meredith. I'm very grateful for letting me hear about it. See you later.
All right, Meredith, now you can come down to earth and stop being a scenario writer and make some music. Ladies and gentlemen, Gilbert Russell sings one of the screen's season's nicest ballads, the sweetest song in the world.
Okay, Bob. If that girl's listening, she can keep the $4. What do I want with a lawnmower?
The sweetest song in the world is sung when lights are low and your heart is young. We sang it together in the twilight glow, not so very long ago. Do you recall? That old sweet song is the same today. We sing it still in the same old way. For it is love, and love alone can bring to you the sweetest song in the world. Just a song at twilight when the lights are low and the flickering shadows softly come and go. That old sweet song is the same today. We sing it still in the same